It is a quiet morning. Outside, the streets are empty. There are no cars on the roads. There are not many people outside. It is a very quiet morning. Soft light comes into the room. Jenny sits on the floor. There is something in front of her, a small task to do. It does not look big, but it feels big. Jenny looks at the string and the buttons. She wonders how to do the task. She looks again. She is thinking very deeply. She does not move. It feels hard, Jenny says quietly. Mum is nearby. She watches carefully. She supports Jenny and wants her to do well. What is it? She asks gently. Jenny points at the box on the floor. I don't know how to do it, she says. Mum sits down beside Jenny. She does not rush Jenny. She is super supportive. Mum smiles softly. It's okay, she says. We can try slowly. Jenny looks again. The task is still there. It has not changed. Jenny thinks about giving up. I can't do it, she says again. She speaks a little louder this time. She doesn't look very happy. Mum nods. Mum wants Jenny to enjoy the task. That's okay, she says. Let's look together. Mum is very caring. Mum is very supportive. Mum gives Jenny a big hug to help her. They both look again. They look at the box. They look at the buttons. They look at the string. The task is small, but it has many little parts. Let's try just one step, says Mum. Okay, says Jenny, just one. Jenny takes a deep breath. Then she tries again. One step. Just one step. She reaches out. Slowly. Carefully. She takes a button. She takes the string. She tries to put the string through the button. It does not work. She stops. She shakes her head. She looks down. I can't do it, Jenny says again. Mum stays calm. She stays close. You are trying, says Mum. That is good. Jenny breathes in slowly. She breathes out. She looks again. Let's try again, says Mum. I don't know, says Jenny. Just one more time, says Mum. You are nearly there. Jenny tries. She wriggles her fingers. She stretches her hands. She takes another deep breath. I can do it, she says. I can do it. I can do it. Slowly, Jenny picks up the materials and tries again. This time, the string goes through the first small button. It is the first step. Jenny feels overjoyed. She smiles widely. She looks up at Mum. Did you see that? She asks. Mum smiles. Yes, says Mum. I did. Mum claps her hands gently. Well done, Jenny, she says. Jenny is smiling. Then she stops and thinks hard again. She wants to do well. She wants to finish the task. She tries again. She tries to add more buttons, one by one, taking the string through the buttonhole, one at a time, again and again and again. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it does not. Sometimes Jenny feels a little frustrated. Her hands stop. Her shoulders drop. It's too hard, she says. Mum speaks gently. You are learning, Jenny. And learning takes time. Mum smiles at Jenny. She is careful. She is supportive. And you are doing so well, Jenny, says Mum. I am so proud of you. Jenny listens carefully. She feels happier. She is quiet, very quiet. She looks at the buttons again. Just one more try, says Mum. Jenny nods. Slowly, she tries again. Carefully, she adds buttons to her creation. This time, she is successful. It works a little more. Jenny's eyes open wide. It's working. Yes, says Mum. It looks great. Jenny sits up straighter. She feels something new. She tries again. One button at a time, carefully putting the string through the button. Her small hands move quickly. She is more confident now. The pieces come together more easily, again and again. I think I can do it, she says. Mum smiles. I think you can too. Jenny keeps going. Slowly, carefully, one more step. Then, finally, Jenny is finished. It has worked. She has made a necklace. Everything fits. Everything is right. Jenny looks. She cannot believe it. I did it. She says it again. I did it. She smiles. A big smile now. Mum smiles too. I knew you could do it, says Mum. Jenny looks at the task. It does not feel big anymore. It feels small. It feels possible. Jenny sits tall. I can do it, she says. She looks around. There are more things to try, more small steps to learn. She is not afraid now. I can try anything, Jenny says. Step by step, again and again. A small step, a small try, a small success. And inside, a big feeling grows. A feeling of happiness and confidence. I can do it,